Can the Los Angeles Lakers still make playoffs even though LeBron James will be up to 2 to 4 weeks with his foot injury? Well, today I'm here to talk about it. What is going on, everyone? My name is qybii, also known as Damien. Thank you so much for the support in the last few videos. It's been crazy the amount of views I've been getting. I'm not used to getting these amount of views. I know it's only 300-400, but still, you guys are going crazy. I appreciate that. And please let me know down below what type of basketball things you want me to talk about. I might even start gaming up on this channel as well. Who knows? I'm just going to stick to basketball for now and see where that takes me. If you haven't heard or seen by now, LeBron James actually hurt his right foot in the game against the Dallas Mavericks the other night. Continued to play on this foot the whole entire game. He injured it late in the third quarter and continued to rally on. Completed the game, his foot was looking fine. And obviously you already know that cheese with shams and Woj reporting all that bullshit, you already know it has to be true. Be out 2 to 4 weeks with an ankle injury, that's at least as well. So can this Lakers team really rally on into the playoffs or the play-in tournament without LeBron James? The Lakers fan are really confident that they can pull back into play-in or playoff territory. The game against the Memphis Grizzlies saying that shit was just fucking ugly. Turnover after turnover after turnover. They had a season high 26 turnovers. Put up a good fight in this one. Anthony Davis stood up for the Lakers in this game. But for this game, he's gonna have to step up for the rest of the season as well. To be that guy that can carry a team, just like he did with the Pelicans, he brought them to the playoffs. The second best player on that team was Drew Holiday. Sheesh. The reason why I like to think the Lakers struggled so much today was they didn't have their two main ball handlers in the game, LeBron James or D'Angelo Russell, which is still nursing that ankle injury. He's only supposed to be out one game, but he's not playing this game either. And we play OKC tomorrow night as well. Darvin Ham reckons that that's not going to happen. So let's move on to the next one. If it's not tomorrow, he'll definitely be back against the Minnesota Timberwolves on Friday. With obviously them two being out of the game, the Lakers really struggled to move the ball efficiently tonight. Hint hint, those 26 turnovers. It's a lot of miscommunications where the player should be. Cutting back door, not saying anything. I've seen at least a dozen times tonight where Malik Beasley was wide open in 3-point range and we just couldn't find him whatsoever. No court awareness. Obviously 26 turnovers, that's not going to happen every single night. We only lost by 12 points, and remember, this is the second best team in the Western Conference. Today we also got to see a good glimpse of Lonnie Walker the fourth as well. He's been out of rotation ever since the new acquired players have came to LA. He balled out on this one. Up for Dave, slashing, catching oops like that. Really being a big momentum booster off the bench for us. I reckon the starting lineup Darvin Ham has been going with since LeBron's out is okay, and D'Angelo Russell is okay. It's definitely good. So we have Dennis Schroeder out the 1, Malik Beasley out the 2, Joe Brown Jr. placing LeBron, and then we have AD and Joe Vanderbilt out the 4 and the 5. Joe Brown Jr. gets way too much hate in my opinion. Underrated defender, he can knock down the free ball when needed. Remember as well, this is like his biggest minutes he's ever played in an NBA season in his career. It's fine, that's not the issue for me. The issue was players forgetting what their role should be, like Rui Hachimura. He played okay in this game today, but he's been really passive the last few games and just looks like he doesn't really want to get involved in the offensive end. And we can all admit that he's a defensive liability as well. That, by the way, they called that out on Anthony Davis. That is jokes. Obviously, it's the first time the starting lineup has been assembled without LeBron James in it. Not having LeBron there is literally such a big thing for the Lakers because he structures everything on the offensive end. Get the guys up, he'll bring the ball up, he'll make sure everyone's in the position and ready to call the play. But yeah, we only lost by 12 points. We really should have lost by a lot more, but John Morant just went crazy on us. We should be able to get on top tomorrow, hopefully against OKC. There's no Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for him. He's in health and safety protocols. It means that Mans has COVID. COVID's so common these days, no one really even talks about it when someone gets it anymore. I was saying to the bench though as well. Just him winning, Gabriel get some more minutes as well. The energy he brings as well is just matching with Jared Vanderbilt. It's great to see when you can try to get them two on the floor at the same time. So Bumba didn't play much today. He played in garbage time. He played about 1 minute. Same with Max Christie and Devon Reed. You'd like to think he'll get some solid minutes tomorrow against OKC. They are a very, very small team. As long as we can get an OKC, we should be okay. We'll have D'Lo back on Saturday. Oh, Friday, sorry. It'll be a Saturday Australian time for me. Friday night for you Americans. We can try to get back to the play style that we're used to. But you Lakers fans can't get too frustrated. You gotta see how hard it is to actually adjust game plans when different players get injured and who's on the floor and who's not on the floor. It's also up to them to adjust without playing with LeBron James as well. They can't afford to be preying on his day to get back. So they try to focus for him and win as much games as they possibly can. Schedule coming up for the next 2 weeks is, quite frankly, they can win easily more than 3/4 of those games. They really want to put in the effort. Showing this season that we can win big games without LeBron James. We just have to go in with the same mindset and the same mentality as. And before I wrap this up, another thing I cannot stress as well is Darvin Ham. To start changing some things up defensively. Ja was going off in the third quarter of this game. He dropped the season high 28 points, and that's the highest he's ever gotten in one quarter as well. Just getting into the lane, just causing havoc the whole entire time, and yet no defensive changes at all. I don't have Anthony Davis to come up and leave his man, because that leaves his man wide open down in the paint. Ja Morant just found him every single time. Eventually in the fourth quarter, he was switched out Vanderbilt on him, and then he started to quiet down a bit. They tried him out and come back late in the fourth quarter, got within the 4 points, but then they just blew away after that. Yeah, let me guys know what other NBA teams you guys want me to track. I'm more than happy to do all 30. I want to put in the work for YouTube. This is what I think for now. I don't want to speak too much in the future because we don't know what could happen. More injuries, who knows, a whole bunch of BS. I just hope the lecture can get over OKC tomorrow. As I said, let me know what you guys want me to do down below. I'll highly take a quest into my book and just, you know, try to do the best I can with content. You guys so much for the ongoing support. It means a lot. You guys have no idea. This has been your boy qybii, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.